Ah, the infamous morning mommy routine video. I've made a few here on the channel, but I think it's so important that other moms see the realistic side of things so that they don't think that every morning is full of peaceful, quiet, intentional moments with the Lord where you start your day at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Maybe they need to see where you're still wearing last night's pajamas, your son's hoodie, your hair hasn't been touched, and the whole time isn't quite so quiet. So yeah, let's get started. I want to share with you a realistic Christian mommy morning routine and a few tips on how to get closer to God. So one of my absolute favorite things to do, whether I'm starting my day at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., or just getting up the same time my kiddos do, is to grab a cup of coffee, grab my Bible, grab some pretty pens, and my prayer journal. And if you're looking for a new prayer journal, check in the description below. I've created several that I absolutely love with prayer writing prompts and gratitude trackers and all the things. So I gather my supplies and I head to my absolute favorite place to do my reading, my praying, my Bible journaling, and all of the things. Well, you see, I have company. It seems as though it never really matters what time I start my day, my children decide to trickle in slowly into my prayer time, and that is a tip that I have for you on how to draw close to God. How to get close to God when you are a busy Christian mom is to welcome your children into your quiet place. And it may not audibly be quiet any longer once they join your quiet place, but welcoming them and loving them and teaching them that this is how we start our day is one of the best ways to not only get close to God, but to lay a firm foundation of prayer for our children. So clearly, my daughter loves my favorite place as well. She curled up beside me with her blankets and her pacifier, and we just kind of spent some time together talking about Jesus, and I'm finishing writing in my prayer journaling prompt for the day. I love to sit right here in front of the vent, and honestly, it's in the middle of summer, but it's normally chilly first thing in the morning in my house, so I turn on the heat just for a little bit to take the chill out, and this is honestly my favorite place to meet with the Lord. So another way I like to get close to God is by praying for other people, to be intentional in my prayer life for more people than just me, to not be so me focused that I forget to be we focused. And my littles are another amazing reminder of that. Having to practice patience in the midst of prayer time is honestly another way to get closer to God, because it reminds me that it's not all about the moments that I think are picture perfect and that are aesthetically pleasing, but sitting on the floor next to my daughter eating a cheese stick and drinking milk can get me into the presence of God like no other, because it reminds me of my many, many blessings. What you could look as a distraction in your life could really be the most simple way that the Lord is trying to remind you who He is and of all of the many blessings that you have in your life. Okay, well, it's really about to get real. Another way I like to get close to God is by reading my Bible and my devotionals and journals to my children. So you can imagine about how long that lasted until Sir Abel joined the party. This is a realistic Christian mommy morning routine for you because, again, I want you to know that everything isn't always candlelit and bubble baths. Occasionally, how about let's just be honest, more days than not, I've got my tribe by my side. We're trying to study the Bible, we're trying to use nice hands, we're having snacks, we're laughing, we're cutting up, listening to worship music, and making funny faces when we know the camera's watching. So another way to get close to God is by being intentional in praying for others. So the last thing that I like to do with my children when they decide to join me for my quiet time is to remind them that we pray not only for ourselves, but we definitely focus on church family, our family, friends, community, and the nation. One really important thing for me, I want to make sure that my children know that I don't just focus on myself. Praying for myself is completely okay, but focusing on the family and the needs of others and praying for daddy, praying for safety, and then really stressing the importance of being thankful for all that we have. We thank God for a house that we live in, and we thank God for daddy being able to have a good job, and we just really try to focus on uplifting our pastor and his wife in prayer because these things are so vitally important for a firm foundation in Jesus for our children. So I pray that these tips that I have for you today to get closer to God are really beneficial. I pray that my little vloggy style video and realistic Christian mommy morning routine has really inspired you to see that when the fingerprints, the sticky little fingerprints, are surrounding you on all sides, that this could actually be God's reminder that his fingerprints are in the midst, all around you, reminding you of his goodness and his greatness and his mercy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and comment below and let us know what was your favorite part of our Christian mommy morning routine. We would love to make more videos for you just like this, so Abel can show you his funny faces in the camera. All right, stay kingdom-minded, friends, and we will see you in the next video.